Hello, Mr. Roberts. I just wanted to show you what I had done when I got to this point. You had said that you needed to buy this part here, and get it sent to you before you start the job. What I found is a way to do it without spending any money on this part. All that this part is basically the lever action and it's really well built. I was really good for me to have a look at this and to see how strong that lever action is. It's really good quality, well built. But there is only one part that's part of the coffee machine, and that's this part where the coffee comes out, and that's this part here where it dispenses through. And what I found was that although you said to remove this, I did remove it exactly as you said, but later on I found that there was an easier way to do this. So you just get your screwdriver in here, as you said, lever that off, pull this front bit off. Now what you've done is you've left this top part here. You can see there's a part to lever in a little screwdriver. If you'll see this here, if you can move it, this is the part that gets clogged, and it's the flat part of the pod that goes against it. So for example, this part of it here goes like that and causes the perforations. What happens when I first took this off is it was all clogged in here and all clogged on the other side as well. So I simply put it under running water. I used a toothbrush like that and like this, got it all cleaned up. When I held it up to the light, initially I couldn't see through it at all. I didn't know what I was cleaning, if it needed to be cleaned or not. Then when I hold it up to the light now, you could see straight through it. So what's missing, you don't need to buy all these parts here. You just need to be able to do everything that you've said, except when you get to this point, you lever this off. Now what you've got to remember is which way that it came out, and you've got to have the bumps sticking out for when it goes back in. So it's really easy to put back in after you've cleaned it up. You put it back in with your fingers here, and then make sure it's flat, and then you'll hear it snap back into place, and it will sit flat in there when you've got it flat like that. Then when you put it all back together exactly as you've said in your video, hang on, just back there like that, yep. Then you remember obviously to put this one back in like that, clip it back on, slots back in behind that there, and then everything will be working.